I thought it would be a good idea to introduce solving a larger system of equations by substitution by also using a word problem, a so-called word problem. So here it is. Let me read it to you. The large angle of a triangle is 1 degree less than twice the middle angle. The sum of the two smaller angles is 22 degrees less than the largest angle. What are the angle measurements? All right, so let's set this up. And I'm missing one piece of information. Did you catch it? If we're going to solve a problem with three unknowns, my unknowns are the measurement of the small, the middle, and the large angle of the triangle. If I'm solving three unknowns, then I need three pieces of information. And from all that, we build three equations. And so I have two pieces of information. This sentence, the large angle is 1 degree less than the middle angle, and the sum of the two smaller angles is 22 degrees less than the largest angle. What's the missing piece of information? Give you a minute to think about it. Okay, time's up. The sum of the angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. So I'll go ahead and write that in. The sum of the angles is 180 degrees. All right, now I should have this sentence before the question, shouldn't I? All right, so this is going to turn into a system of equations, and I like it because a lot of these word problems that we're going to get into shortly end up with organized in a way that substitution becomes quite a bit easier, or can be easier than the ways I've been showing you thus far. So let's look at this. My angles are S, M, and L. Small, medium, and large. So I always like to define variables in word problems, but hopefully this is kind of clear. Small, medium, large are the measurements of the angles. Okay, so I have the three letters I'm trying to solve for, and the sum of the angles is 180 degrees. That's the easiest piece of information to dispense with. So sum means add up. S plus M plus L equals 180. Now, when we write the answer to this problem, we need to use the degrees because we're measuring in degrees. But for algebra purposes, I'm going to leave degrees off. All right, so let's go up here. The large angle is 1 degree less than twice the middle angle. All right, so the large angle is L, and that is 1 degree less than twice the middle angle. All right, so what is that? Is that 1 minus 2m? 1 degree less than twice the middle angle? I hope you're shaking your head, at least mentally, saying, well, wait a minute, that's not right. But I've seen students make this error. It's a kind of a common error, and they don't see what they've done. If I subtract 2 times the measurement of the middle angle from 1 degree, that means this middle angle better be very small. It can't be negative, so it has to be less than a half of a degree. Doesn't make sense, does it? So a lot of people in wording like that tend to get this flipped around. And probably because they've written it in the order in which they see the symbols appear without giving it a lot of deep thought there. All right, so where's my eraser? There it is. Let me fix that. 1 degree less, or 1 less than anything, means you subtracted 1. Isn't that right? So if I take twice the middle angle, that would be 2 times the middle angle. 1 less than that, I would subtract 1 from it. So this line should be L equals 2m minus 1. Finally, we have the other clue. The sum of the two smaller angles And that would be small plus medium, wouldn't it? Small, oops, plus medium is equal to 22 less than the largest angle. So there we have that less than again. 22 less than means we're going to subtract 22 from the large angle. All right, so there's the algebra translation of this problem. And I'm going to recopy this up here. So I'm going to erase this and recopy that there.